you're anxiously waiting to read the next book in the Empyrean series and your head is full of fan theories, let's talk about the most pressing scientific question on everyone's mind. Are dragons real? I'm being serious here. Is there any sort of evolutionary basis for a large reptilian creature with horns, wings, and special abilities? Of course, we have the Komodo dragon with its violent tendencies and diet of mostly dead meat, but they can't fly even though they can grow up to 3 meters. So maybe that's big enough to take somebody small on a ride. Next up, there was a massive snake called Titanoboa that existed during the Paleocene, which was 60 million years ago, but it had kind of crocodilian jaws, and it's a distant relative of anacondas and boas, even though this was much, much larger. We're talking up to 50 feet long and 2,500 pounds. Next, you might be thinking about the pterosaurs, which, contrary to popular belief, are not dinosaurs exactly. They're winged creatures that are actually flying reptiles, but unfortunately there's no living descendants of these animals today. But they're one of 3 separate instances of vertebrate wing evolution, bats and birds being the other one. But they only have 4 limbs, 2 of which evolved into wings, which makes them more like a wyvern than a dragon. And if you're a fan of the Fourth Wing books, you know that's what the Venom ride. So maybe the most dragon-looking species we have alive today on Earth are smaller, like the red-eyed crocodile skink, which I think is pretty cute, but it is carnivorous and it can vocalize when it's in distress. So maybe we do have tiny dragons on Earth. Just something to think about while you're reading your fantasy novels.